Once upon a time, in the opulent courts of 18th century Europe, there appeared a man whose very existence defied the laws of nature. He was known as the Count of Saint-Germain, a figure so enigmatic that he has been called the Wonderman, the man who knows everything and the man who does not die. His true origins were unknown, his age a subject of endless speculation, and his knowledge and talents beyond comprehension. Join us as we delve into the tale of the immortal Alchemist, the man who seemed to live forever. The story begins in the glittering salons of Paris, where whispers of the Count's arrival spread like wildfire. He was said to speak nearly every European language fluently, play the violin with such mastery that it moved audiences to tears, and possess a knowledge of history and science that was unrivaled. His real name and birthplace were secrets he guarded fiercely, adding to his enigmatic allure. Some believed he was the son of Prince Francis of Transylvania, explaining his immense wealth and refined education. Others speculated he was the illegitimate child of Maria Anna of Neuburg, the widow of Charles II of Spain. The most fantastical tales even placed him at historical events from centuries past, including the wedding at Cana, where Jesus performed his first miracle turning water into wine. Saint-Germain's linguistic abilities were astonishing. He could converse effortlessly in French, German, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, English, Chinese, Latin, Arabic, ancient Greek, and even Sanskrit. His musical talent was equally impressive. His violin performances were said to be so beautiful that they could bring people to tears. In addition to his musical and linguistic skills, he was a master of alchemy, science, and the arts, making him a true Renaissance man. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Count's life was the claim that he never aged. In 1760, the Countess von Giorgi was astonished to hear that Saint-Germain had arrived in Paris. She had met him 50 years earlier in Venice, and to her amazement, he looked exactly the same. When she confronted him, asking if it was his father she had met in Venice, the Count replied with a mysterious smile, "No, madam, I myself was living in Venice at the beginning of this century. I had the honor to pay you court then." The Countess, bewildered, remarked that the Count she knew back then was at least 45 years old, yet he appeared no older now. Saint-Germain simply responded, "Madame, I am very old," hinting at his possible immortality. The Count's reputation for youthfulness was just one of his many remarkable traits. He dazzled the wealthy and powerful with his scientific knowledge, historical insights, and musical prowess. In London, he contributed to an opera performed at the Haymarket Theatre and was briefly arrested on suspicion of espionage, only to be released without charge. Horace Walpole, the Earl of Oxford, described him as an odd man who was incredibly talented yet guarded about his origins. Among the numerous talents attributed to the Count of Saint-Germain, his alleged mastery of alchemy stands as the most extraordinary. The Count was said to possess the Philosopher's Stone, an alchemical substance reputed to transform base metals into gold and grant immortality. Witnesses claimed he could transmute lead into gold and produce exquisite gemstones from seemingly worthless materials. Furthermore, Saint-Germain was rumored to have discovered the elixir of life, a potion that conferred eternal youth and longevity. His youthful appearance and vitality, regardless of the passage of time, fueled these rumors, leading many to believe he had successfully harnessed the secrets of alchemy. He was also known for his extensive knowledge of medicinal herbs and potions, often creating remedies that reportedly cured ailments thought to be incurable at the time. The Count's purported abilities in alchemy not only solidified his reputation as a man of profound wisdom, but also as one who had possibly surpassed the natural limits of human existence, making him a figure of endless speculation in both his era and beyond. Around 1748, Saint-Germain gained significant influence in the French court and was employed on secret missions by King Louis XV. He dined with notable figures like Giacomo Casanova, who described him as a scholar, linguist, musician, chemist, and a perfect ladies' man. Casanova noted that Saint-Germain claimed to be 300 years old and boasted of his mastery over nature and the ability to create large diamonds from smaller ones without any loss in weight. Despite his seemingly outrageous claims, many found him astonishing. In 1762, Saint-Germain traveled to Russia and is believed to have played a role in Catherine the Great's rise to power. Under her rule, Russia expanded its territory, revitalized its culture, and became a major global power. By 1774, he was back in France, warning King Louis XVI of an impending revolution that would indeed come to pass 15 years later. In 1779, Saint-Germain arrived in Altona, a borough of Hamburg, where he befriended Prince Charles of Hesse-Kassel. The Count impressed the prince with his knowledge, and they worked together on various scientific projects. During this time, Saint-Germain claimed to be the son of Transylvanian Prince Francis and stated he was 88 years old. Saint-Germain supposedly died on February 27, 1784, in his residence in Eckernförde, a town in northern Germany on the Baltic Sea. However, his story doesn't end there. Many claimed to have seen him after his death. Records from the Freemasons indicate that he was chosen as their representative for a convention in 1785, a significant gathering that focused on the organization and principles of Freemasonry. The Countess d'Adhémar, a French court official, recounted seeing Saint-Germain several times between 1789 and 1820 in various European locations, including France, each time looking no older than mid-40s. In 1821, a man named Albert Van Damme, a French journalist and writer known for his memoirs about notable figures of his time, wrote about meeting someone strikingly similar to Saint-Germain, who called himself Major Fraser. Major Fraser lived alone, possessed incredible knowledge about European history, and had a mysterious source of wealth. Despite his enigmatic nature and the striking resemblance to Saint-Germain, there was no significant investigation into Major Fraser. His sudden disappearance without a trace only fueled further speculation about his true identity, with many believing he was indeed the immortal Count of Saint-Germain living under another alias. In 1870, Napoleon III was so intrigued by Saint-Germain that he commissioned an investigation to gather all available information about him. However, a mysterious fire destroyed all the collected data. Who was the Count of Saint-Germain? Was he truly the son of a Transylvanian prince? Did he really die, or did he continue to live under different identities? The questions surrounding his life and the sightings after his supposed death have led many to believe that he might have been immortal, changing his name and appearance with each new century. Whether he was an extraordinary man or something more, the Count of Saint-Germain's story is an evidence of the enduring allure of the unknown and the timeless fascination with the possibility of eternal life. Subscribe to Truth Revealed to stay intrigued and informed.